Hello everybody, this is Crazy Animal. You are watching Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Honestly, I kind of missed out on the first game, so just downloaded this game and got it. I wanted to give it a shot, and the story's so captivating to some of us, not everybody, but it's captivating for people like myself who's never played
Eora,
the first one, coincidentally.
A world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel. The cycle of reincarnation watched over by the gods and made possible through pillars of a mystical substance known as Audra. 5 years ago, you traveled from your home to the Deerwood, a nation that had waged war against the incarnated god of light, Aethys, resulting in his destruction. The country suffered from a plague of hollowborn, infants born without souls, that many believed was punishment for killing a god. In an ancient, secluded ruin, you witnessed a secret ritual that inadvertently transformed you into a watcher. One who can see and speak with souls. The ritual also gave you horrible visions, waking nightmares of a past life that threatened your sanity. To put them to rest, you pursued the man who had led the ritual, a seemingly immortal agent of the gods, known as Theos Ix Arcanon. With divine assistance, you confronted and defeated Theos, ending your visions and resolving the Hollowborn crisis. In so doing, you also learned the great secret that Theos had protected. That the ancient empire of Anguith had transformed themselves into gods. Your visions finally put to rest, you retired to the castle of Cadnua, built atop a massive statue of pure Audra, where you ruled in relative peace and prosperity.
There you go. This game is direct sequel of Pillars of Eternity 1, or the original Pillars of Eternity. The first one is a crowd-funded game. I'm not sure if this one was.
You fixing up that
when
old
I say
key?
crowd-funded game,
Lifting the curse.
that's how the money was actually
Must have
earned.
told it 100 times. But something got to gnawing at me. Thinking the spirits there weren't really at rest. That maybe the gods weren't finished with us. I used to dream that when my God came back, he would forgive us. That's the trouble with dreams. Sooner or later, we all have to wake up.
And so you wake to a sleepless world, the in-between of life and death. Follow your memories. You have been here before.
Interesting.
You
So we're
have
in the
seen
in-between.
past the shroud. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
A watcher.
So again, one of the main point of the game, you're still playing as the Watcher, known as a mysterious traveler with the ability to talk to dead people. It looks like that's going to be pretty much the aim of this one as well.
What is a god? A higher power? A rewarder of good deeds and punisher of the wicked?
Early on, that was a 500-foot tall dead god that came back to life, Eothas. He burst at the ground and pretty much stomped me to death, and also destroyed the castle, which
And did you ever consider that these
we didn't
were
think he
things
would be
you were
capable
never meant
of.
to understand? That their comprehension is beyond you?
Let the world see. Let them decide what to do.
The wheel has turned again, Watcher. Come.
You know, the main reason I got this was it's really a rare RPG nowadays to be playing something like this. You know, and it's got a good fantasy novel base to it. I'm really into fantasy novels. That's one of the main reasons why I even got this. While friends and other people that I've been playing games with, quite a few other ones, were kind of joking around, poking fun at me, saying, you know, why are you going to play Pillars of Eternity? But I don't think any of them have ever played this game to begin with, so I think I made a right choice. You know, I really, really like what I saw and what I read about this game. I know it's had some harsh reviews back and forth, but
Dwarf shares
I'll
this
shut up now.
strange floating platform with you. His face is creased by so many wrinkles that his features lie buried amid shadowy pockets of skin. Still, the dwarf's well-practiced habits have left telltale tracks of a welcoming rictus across his visage.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to see what she's talking about. The face got like, I guess, strange skin. I can't really tell. Doesn't even look like a dwarf to me. Looks like
You can see his smile coming
regular
before it
person.
close, reshaping the dwarf's face from a hanging sack of flesh into something resembling an oddly carved, merry gourd, replete with unhealthy bumps and discolored splotches.
You know, I got here earlier. I tried this before, and the person I'm about to meet asked me to do a job for her or him, and I decided not to. Well, guess what? The credits started rolling. The game was over. And I was in the in-between world for life. That's basically the ending, if you don't listen to this person.
The gaunt woman seated at the table is clad in time-worn black armor that seems too massive for her to move in. A pale, slender neck rises from the gorget, topped by a hollow face. The milky skin stretched across it is delicate and translucent, like parchment that has been scraped clean too many times. She is preoccupied with the arrangement of cards on the table between you. With each movement, her armor squeaks and groans as though bearing an incredible weight. She places a final card, gives a nod of satisfaction, and raises her eyes to meet yours.
Your brush with the divine has drained you of your powers, fractured your memories. Look upon these cards. They represent the courses of your life. You alone know best how they flowed.
You can actually use selected history here. In other words, if you played Pillars of Eternity 1, technically you can import all that stuff in here. I don't think it does anything because you're still going to start from a level 1. But for some of us, bragging rights, I'm assuming. Okay.
Does everything
I'll
appear
just
to be in
select
order?
this. And
Good. Welcome to the Beyond. I am Bareth. One half, anyway.
She points a finger in the direction of the dwarf who led you here. Though the movement is slight, her gauntlet squeaks like a rusty hinge. The dwarf's rictus returns as he nods in the woman's direction.
Tell me, do you remember when we last met? You came to that tower seeking our aid. You prayed for help in reaching Theos, beyond the Court of Penitence, but would not pledge yourself to me. Still,
Yeah, I
a
didn't pledge
unmade
myself to
stands
her, but
fairer in this court than a
even
pledge
then.
broken.
She places a card in the middle of the arrangement. A bell tower with no bell. Her fingertips slowly drag away from the card, faintly creaking as they retreat across the table.
You had need of the gods once before.
Okay.
Now it seems we have need of you. The being that occupied Odnua's statue beneath your castle was the dead god, Aothis. Of this we are certain. What we do not know is what his intentions are. Though Aothis stole a large fragment of your soul, you were strong enough to survive the onslaught and enter the in-between. You and he are still connected. He has chosen a body made of living Audra, perfused with the power of thousands of souls, including yours. It should be little difficulty for an experienced watcher to find him. No, but neither is your body truly alive. Your lungs draw breath, your heart pumps blood, but your flesh is as soulless as a hollowborn. That is, until I return you.
She delicately places a card upright on the
I'm a
table.
hollowborn.
The art depicts souls flowing out of a pillar of Audra.
I know. It is my business to know. 322 in Cadnua and your surrounding lands. Their souls remain in Aothis still.
322 people
you
dead.
have the power to save them. Serve me and I will return you to your body. Or don't, and return to the wheel. Unfortunate. This will prove much more difficult without someone of your unique talents and circumstances.
Last time I took onto the wheel and I stuck with it. Right here, if I say I'm not gonna follow her, what ended up happening was the credits rolled and I couldn't really do anything, so it was over.
For a moment,
But here
the
we are.
sockets
She's
of
helping
her
me out.
eyes darken, leaving the pits of a death's head gazing out at you.
When you can picture your own face, the beyond will lead you back to your own kind, to the world of mortals.
Alright, we gotta choose a sex for my character. I was thinking about female, but I'm gonna stick to male. I just want to build a character that I feel is me, as if this relates to me being the one who's impacted by everything that's happening. The Umuwa, if I'm saying it right, is the mighty Umuwa are the largest of the Kit races and are commonly found in or near oceans, though not truly aquatic. Oh, so they're not really like the mermaids of the ocean, huh? I get it. The Dwarf. By virtue of land covered and number of colonies settled, dwarves are the most well-traveled race in the world. They are commonly found in the Deerwood, the Valian Republics, and almost any colonized land. Dwarves are known for the great strength and tenacity, +2 might and +1 constitution. But dexterity, they're pretty much -1. The Elves are the dominant race in the air, gland fat, and the white that wins, and are extremely common in the Deerwood and Eder. Elves are known for their speed and intelligence, as well as commonly isolationist nature. Interesting. This guy now is a monster, godlike with damn horns like the goat. They are the children of the Kit, civilized races who have been blessed with physical aspects, as you can tell, associated with the gods, though some do not consider it a blessing because they look like goats. These aspects may take many forms and are often come from mystical powers. Aberrant head shapes are typical, and godlike are unable to wear protective headgear, as you can tell, because of the damn horns. I don't gotta say much about the human race. You guys all know the human race. Orlans are the small smallest of the kit races, though many cultures don't consider them to be civilized at all. Look at them, they look like animals. For the largest here, two-tone skins and hirsute bodies, Orlans are commonly found in gland fat, the ex-middle plains, I don't even know if I said it right, in parts of the Durwood. They are known for their mental intensity and sharp senses. Sharp senses, okay. Well, I'm gonna probably stick to, I don't know, the human race or the Umuwa. I kind of like the Umuwa, but then I want to go back to the humans. I don't know, +1 might, +1 resolve. Human race is probably the best thing. The Umuwa is probably another race that I'm interested in, but the guy looks kind of interesting. Anyways, a sub-race. Didn't know you could pick a sub-race. So a metal folk came from an ancient civilization in the northern hemisphere and gradually migrated south into the equatorial jungles of Eder over several millennia. They are commonly found in Eder as well as Eder's former and colonial territories, Ried Ceres, and all these weird names. Ocean folk originated near the equator at the western edge of the old empires and have gradually spread south and east. Ocean folk are the dominant cultures in Old Valia, the Valian republics, and can be found in most other parts of the world due to the reach of the Valian Trading Company. +1 might and +1 resolve fighting spirits. Nice. The Savannah folks, Natlan, come originally from just south of the equator, north of the eastern reach. They have largely remained in the same location for over 10,000 years. The name Natlan literally means original, while quite common in ex-middle. Interesting. I guess I'm an ocean folk. Would you like to make a single class or multi-class character? Class characters are entirely focused on their chosen class. They gain access to higher level powers more quickly. And a multi-class character can select powers from 2 classes, but gain access to higher level powers more slowly. Okay, I guess I'm a noob, so I'll stick to single class. Choose first class, so Barbarian. Brutes, Madmen, Berserkers, okay. City dwelling often use the term Barbarian with the dose. The Druids. The Druids are interesting. There's actually Druids around the world, even nowadays. Believe it or not. Kind of weird. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm not even joking. If you think I'm joking, leave a comment and I'll tell you why. Okay. They have the animus at heart. Druids tap into the spiritual power that flows through the simple living things of Eora. Plants, animals, and sometimes even living stone. The fighter. Resource discipline. And as a druid, it's natural spells. The monk. Resources, wounds, mortification. The Paladin zeal is the resource. You got the rogue. Guile, rogues, okay. The barbarian got some rage. Man, why do they make this so hard on a guy like me? I want to be a druid or a barbarian. I mean, maybe I should have done a multi-class and be both. Jeez. Alright, maybe I'll do a multi-class later with another character. I don't even know if I'll have one. So, I picked a druid. Now we're gonna pick a subclass. What the? Animus are the most common druids in Eora. Furies embrace storms as the essential wild spirit. Okay, well, an animus seeing life in all facets of the world. Animus draw power from the complex web of connections between plant, animals, the weather. Okay. Sounds good to me. Now gotta pick an ability. So I can pick an ability and a spirit shift. Interesting. Wow. So I can have the charm beast, the nature's vigor. Okay. Wow. And then spirit shifts, you could be... Wow, you can shift to a bear? Spirit shift bear, boar, wolf, cat. Alright, I'm gonna be the bear. And then, let's see, Charm Beast, is that Vile Thorns? Wait, did I not pick? Okay, there you go. Points left, might. I'm gonna balance this out as much as possible, so let's see. Okay. So, 1 Constitution, Dexterity, Perception, Intellect, Resolve. Nah, I'm just gonna go back. Okay, let's see. Alright, so perception is 12. I gotta work on perception later on. Where am I from? Ader, Deadfire, Old Velia. You know, I keep hearing about Old Velia. I might even mispronunciate it. The game will help me eventually learn what Old Vila or Velia is. It was a crown jewel of the southern seas. Okay. And it's crumbled. Now the crumbled remnants. Interesting. My job was an aristocrat. I don't want to be no, you know, aristocrat. I wasn't a colonist. Dissident. Nah, you made a name for yourself as a troublemaker. I'm not that. I'm not a hunter. A laborer. Nah. Drifter. Nah. Maybe a hunter. I don't know. A drifter. I never quite fit. An artist. Colonist. Dissident. A slave. I'm not a slave. No. I broke off of those chains long ago. Alright, well, I guess you live in the thrill of the chase, whether for glory or for substance. Or sustenance. A laborer. I don't know. I picked a laborer. Available weapons type, so I picked a bow. Proficiency in a weapon or shield. Grant access to a model or modal ability for use with associated item type. These abilities are situational and may be turned on or off to meet the tactical needs of a battle. Okay, I guess I can go with that. Yeah, shield sounds nice. About a shield, one-handed shield. One hand shield, the other hand bow. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Yeah, maybe I should keep a firearm. Or a two-handed sword. Yeah. Well, I'll keep a shield for now. A portrait. Wow. Interesting. You could design your character a certain way? Or no, that's your portrait. Okay. That looks like me. Oh, cool. Here's where I can build my character to make him look more like me. Alright, let's see. A little more lighter skin tone, a little more. I mean, I got that little skin, brown complexion. Okay. Think that would do. Maybe. I'm looking at these secondaries. I don't know. Alright, so then the head. I could change the face, technically. More interested in the hair. There you go. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like that messiness. Oh, that looks dangerous. Look at that. Can you imagine that being me? Yeah. The faux hawk. There's a little too much faux hawk going on. Look like a kung fu master. Yeah. Okay, that looks cool. It's like those Asian guys from, you know, in those game shows. I like that. Dreadlock Rockster. The messy hair is what... Yeah, I like that messy hair. Oh, God, this is like a chic beard. Like one of those crazy barbaric beards back in the days. Let's see, what am I gonna go for? And there you go. Now I look like a Wahhabi. If you guys don't know what a Wahhabi is, good luck. Look it up, W-A-H-A-B-I. Look up images of Wahhabi. Not preaching that stuff. I don't believe in it, but just saying. He looks kind of like that. With the mustache shaved. I kind of like my man to have a mustache. Not my man, myself to have a mustache. Trust me. That's not what I was saying. Alright. That dirty hairstyle will do. Or maybe this one will do, I don't know. Why is this so complicated? The game is giving such good options. Such good options.
After him. Not a sound.
Finish them.
Finish them. A top.
Kill them all. Show them how it's done.
Let's go.
There you go. Stoic. Poise. Heroic. Hunch. Roguish. Sassy. Wow. Stoic. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll stick with heroic. Keep your chest up, baby. Keep your chest up. No, you're not gonna be hunch. God, what is that? The Hunchback of Notre Dame? Alright, so for name, I'm thinking more, I would put Durrani. Durrani was a king. And, but I'm gonna go with this name that, I don't know, Kanishka. Say Kanishka. That's a good name for my character. Alright, guys, we finally did it. We're almost at the finish line. Almost at the finish line. I'm about to build my character. We're about to come into formation from the in-between world back to life. As long as I'm good with Barat.
Go forth now, Watcher, as my herald.
Or B-Rat.
Know that I do not give you this title lightly. When the time comes, you will have the power to reveal the souls that cling to you. To open the gateway from the in-between to the waking world. Find Aethys. Learn his plans. When I have cause to talk to you, I will summon you.
Okay.
With a quick gesture of her hand, you feel a sharp pain in what would be your chest. The pain continues, intruding deeper into your soul. Looking down, you see a small lump of darkness roiling within you.
Oh, what is this
The darkness lingers there, but the pain abates and fades entirely within the span of a few seconds.
A chime. Do not fear, Herald. It will not harm you unless you choose to cross me. I trust it will not come to that.
Her gauntleted hand gestures to the dwarf, hovering nearby. The dwarf nods, contorts his face with his odd smile, and gestures to a new door.
Thank you, Dwarf. Whatever the hell you are. You don't look like a dwarf, but thank you for pointing at the doorway. I'm getting out of this stinking in-between world. Thank you, B-Rat. Whatever, however you pronunciate your name. Alright. Well, there we go. We're gonna get out of the in-between world, and I'm still a soul. I have no idea what's going on. Why am I still a soul? I thought she was gonna give me my life back. I guess it wasn't that easy, huh? What do I gotta do to get my life back and go after Aethys and beat his butt down? What is this? Oh, there's my body. I'm on a boat all of a sudden. Is that a boat or a room? It looks like a boat. Yeah. Here we go, boys and girls. We're starting our journey. Feel much better, huh? Wait a minute. A little shaky. Hi,
the
Captain.
return to your body feels like waking after a fitful drunken sleep. The rocking of the ship sends pain jolting through your limbs. Crashing waves hammer inside your skull. Adair watches over your body with a glazed look, taking long, even tokes from his pipe. At the first movement of your chest, he starts. His gasp, mid-puff, sends him coughing and straining for breath.
I didn't hear him coughing.
No way. You're awake. What are you doing awake? How are you feeling?
Who are you, man? Who are you, Adair?
Me? You don't remember?
Adair points at his face, which he seems to be arranging into his most recognizable expression. Receiving no response, he shrugs.
I'm the captain of this boat. And I was real big back in Deerwood. Had this keep called Cadnua. I was famous. And I was what you'd call a watcher. I'd go around talking to dead folks and creeping out just about everyone who saw.
He holds up his hands with fingers curled to mimic claws.
Okay, he's completely lying.
You're just some farmer. Likes to follow me around. Take most of the beating for me when we get attacked.
He's completely lying.
Don't worry, it'll all come back.
Yeah, he's talking about me. He's flipped the story. I knew it.
Well, maybe it was you who was going around being a creepy watcher. I
I
get
told
mixed up
you.
easily. But that fortress was mine.
Liar.
I remember that. Anyway, you didn't answer my question. How you feeling? Alive's a big improvement.
I hate to cast a pall over your recovery, but I'm afraid I have some bad news for you.
The voice
Statue's
echoes
talking to
from
me.
inside the bust. The remains of the steward of Cad Nua.
Cad Nua has been destroyed. Aethys possessed the statue of Maros Nua and rose from the ground, consuming the souls of all nearby. It is only by the exceptional strength of your soul that you survived. And even then, just barely. The further Aethys withdrew, the weaker you became. We chartered this ship and followed him to the Deadfire archipelago. I know not how, but it seems he has retained a piece of your soul, and proximity to it has brought you back.
Okay.
Misfortunes brewing topside. We... Migrants fires the captain stirs.
An older man with ale sour breath rubs his bloodshot eyes and stares at you.
Engrim, the smell of drink on your breath could wake the very dead. Now what's this about?
Pirates. They're demanding parley with you, Captain.
Damn this
I know this
pirates!
is asking a lot, but you better arm yourself and get on deck. Should be some gear in there.
He
Get me
indicates
some weapons.
a nearby wardrobe.
Oh, shut up, lady. I get what he's saying. Where's the wardrobe at? Hey, dear. I'm looking for the wardrobe. Wardrobe. Do I click out? Where's the wardrobe? Find the wardrobe, Kanishka. Oh, there you go. Okay. Take everything.
All right, now make some use of it.
Okay. Hey, this looks good. Tutorials, equipping items. Okay. I could do that. I play a lot of different RPG games. Come on now. Seriously? This is the best you could teach me? Oh, God. Okay. Let's get out of here. We got this. What the hell? Okay. Oh, come on now. Hey. Wait. It's not working. Am I supposed to put it somewhere else? I don't know. That's the helmet. I know. I'm not a fool. What the hell? Okay, whatever. Put the weapon up. Okay. I guess you really have to point that arrow, huh? Yeah. You do. There. Oh, there you go. Can I do anything with this? No. There isn't a place. I'm a fool. I'm an idiot. You guys didn't see any of this. None of this. None of this. You know, one thing I want to tell you guys was, you know, the Pillars of Eternity 2 pretty much stuck with the same 11 classes that they had in the first game. I never played the first game, so I didn't actually know about that until I read some of the reviews and found out that it's pretty much the same. However, the subclasses, they have a variety of new subclasses and the ability to create multi-class characters, which I didn't know that didn't exist in the past. But that's pretty cool feature. I don't know, some people didn't like certain things on this game. Overall, for someone who's never played this, I'm getting a kick out of the story. Definitely enjoying it, even though I haven't even gotten into action yet. But just the way the story delivers itself. I personally do not like this lady, though. You know, what I also found out, if you pick the dwarf, the mountain dwarf, and do fighter, priest, cleric, make yourself a religious follower of Eothas, it can add an extra dimension to the game, which I didn't know, but I found out about that down the road. So I could have been that character. I just wanted to be more of the human character. I don't know why. I just wanted the human in this game. Maybe when Pillars of Eternity 3 comes out, I'll play something different.
Well, what have we here? A little sloop? Lost and alone in the storm?
A surely brutish-looking captain stands stiff back before his
I'll be
crew.
taking your ship now, if you don't mind. And especially if you do.
Well, at least he asked.
I am a gentleman of fortune. Give her up easy, and I'll see you get a swift death. It'll be bloody and agonizing, sure. But at least it'll be quick.
Okay. Yeah, the storm's pretty. The storm's pretty loud. Did you say you're surrendering? How strange. Should I be a smartass?
No, I always thought that room was missing something.
Okay. You have gained a reputation and a disposition. Dispositions represent how people perceive you, your personality throughout the world. Even seemingly nasty reputations will be favored by some people, and benign reputations sometimes bring out the worst in certain people. No disposition is inherently good or bad in Pillars of Eternity. Okay. So you could be diplomatic if you want. I don't know. The captain tilts his head, staring impassively as the wind and rain whip at his scared or scarred face, even across the distance. Huh.
Nah,
I personally think that lady is better off
you.
talking.
Listen up, mates.
I don't know why she's not talking anymore. She used to do all the narration.
Me a bigger fish, one with sharper teeth like. I'm trusting you lot not to cock this up. Don't damage the sloop when you take it. Play with the crew if you'd like. But don't bring me any prisoners. None that are alive.
You had bandwidth! Ah!
Wow, okay. How do I do this? Help me. Tutorial. Can't even attack. Characters with the red selection circles are hostile to you. To attack an enemy with your currently equipped weapon, click their selection circle, okay? You can also select button in the lower center of the screen to put the cursor into the attack state. This will allow you to attack anyone. Okay. So they're talking about the little cursor right there. Okay. Let's go. What'd I do? Why is the game paused? How did I pause the game? I didn't. God, what am I doing? Auto pause. Combat start. What do I do? How do I get it off auto pause? Okay. Nah, I don't get this. Come on, Benwith. You're ruining my game, man. On my auto pause. Oh, there you go. Alright. Turn into the bear. Into the bear. Kanishka just went beast mode on these guys. Look at him. I'm in a huge bear. I have no idea what's going on. Is everyone dead? They're all dead. Oh, there's some upstairs. Game over, baby. Yeah. Get off my ship. Wait, what? What's going on? You've defeated the pirates, but you're not out of trouble yet. The storm picks up, lashing your ship and driving you dangerously close to a rocky shore. The Defiant's crew hurries to reduce sail and batten down the hatches. They work quickly, but the ship is still listing heavily. Just then, a loose crate tumbles towards you, gathering a speed on the rain-slicked deck and misses you, but knocks Chitupik, one of your deck hands, off the boat. The Defiant heaves. Chitupik pitches over the side. He grabs onto the rail, but his fingers are slipping. He cries out for help. Help! Help! Meanwhile, the runaway crate totters on the edge of the deck, ready to plunge overboard. You recognize a symbol. Kaidnua. Your keep. You rescue Chitupik, or you save the box. I'll rescue Chitupik. You grab Chitupik's arm just as his grip fails for a tense moment. But then, of course, you hear a heavy splash. The crate from Kaidnua is gone. Meanwhile, the storm has nearly driven you ashore. A flash of lightning reveals a treacherous coastline and Eothas striding into the distance. The lookout barely has time to shout, "Ronan, Eothas!" The impact hurls you from the deck and into a froth of waves, bodies, and splintering debris. You struggle toward the beach just ahead. Even as the surf tugs you toward the open sea, you kick and paddle with all your might until all you feel is... I have no idea. I just love to click things. What do I feel? I am just so excited for this next part of the game. But I'm going to take a break. However, I've truly enjoyed playing the game. I didn't think I would say this, that I enjoyed playing this game. I thought maybe, let me get this game, see if I'm going to like it. I've never played Pillars of Eternity, the original, and here I am playing Pillars of Eternity 2, and I'm actually liking this. Seek out a means of repairing the ship. Okay. Oh, there I am.
You've been getting a lot of sleep so far on this trip. I'd have woke you, but you look so peaceful with your face in the sand.
Eder runs his fingers through his hair.
If you're worried about the ship, you can stop worrying. It's wrecked right over there.
Alright, the Defiant is down.
So
Gotta
far,
figure out a way
it's
to
just
build
you and
it.
me and the chair lady over there.
It's a relief to see you awake, my lord. I worried you were in for another long sleep.
Ran aground, looks like. Statue headed inland. Guess he had business here. Or he needed directions.
I do sense a few survivors close by. The rest... You could give them guidance, but they are beyond any other help.
No! You say you could give them guidance,
That is,
Kanishka.
assuming this experience
Why are you
has
not saying my
diminished
name?
your abilities
Don't
as a
ignore
watcher.
me.
If you can see the souls of our dead and speak to them, it would be a great comfort.
The view's better than I would have thought. We better go see if they're all right.
Alright. I think I'm gonna take a break, boys. And call it quits.
I'm certain you could, given enough time and supplies, but that wouldn't help you push the Defiant out to sea again. You'll need a crew. Andra claimed her fair share last night.
Let's see about the other survivors. And somehow we gotta get the ship repaired. I don't want to be paddling out of here on a salvage raft.
For now, I'd say your best bet is to find some sign of civilization. If nothing else, we may be able to hire on a shipwright. My lord, if it is not too taxing, could you explain how it came to pass that you were returned to us?
Wow. Alright, well, B-Rat did it. B-Rat's fault. I wouldn't have never been here. Yeah, the gods are too dumb to figure out what Eothas is doing. So they sent me back to figure it out. Should I tell her that? I wonder what she would say if I told her that. I don't know about this one. Yeah, alright, let's
Could
say.
be they're just not dumb enough to get in Eothas' way up here.
Yep.
A perilous endeavor indeed. Castle or no castle, you are still my lord, and I will aid you to the best of my ability.
Thank you, steward. As you receive quests, your journal will update with relevant information. If you're ever stuck, open it to review your notes by pressing the notepad button in the lower center of the screen or the J key. Alright, cool, thanks. That helps. Not a bad thing. Defiant is run aground from suffering and attacked by pirates. I get it. Some of the quests you receive may be challenging. Okay.
Well,
Continue.
I suppose we better get a move on.
I have to do this on my own, yeah, right. Choose a single class or multi-class for this companion. This choice cannot be changed later. Multi-class characters are not recommended for new players. Alright, well, I'll pick him as a fighter. Even a swashbuckler is cool. Maybe the next character I'll do multi-class. All right, so the notepad says, search for members of your crew. That's the next mission.
So many souls lost. Surely someone else
All right,
survived.
well, there you guys have it. One of the key things on here, honestly, if you want to, you can do all the battles you want in this game. That's not an issue with the game. You can feel, I felt that I can be the kind of hero I want to be. And eventually, I'm becoming more and more attached to my character as we play the game. And I've only played it, I guess, about 45 minutes. So I'm already attached to my character. I'm already attached to the story. I want to know what's going to happen next. This is exciting. I don't know what to say about this game. It's too early for me to rate this. However, from a review perspective for an RPG game, it's definitely got a good feel to it, a good vibe, and I'm looking forward to playing episode 2 pretty damn soon. Thank you guys for watching. This is Crazy Animal. You were watching Pillars of Eternity 2, and I'll have second episode out soon. Peace.
Press start.